Hi, I'm Yaz. I'm a cardiologist. Let's talk about what happened on the field to this young athlete. It's going to be difficult to tell exactly the mechanism of his injury and his cardiac arrest without any further information, but the most likely scenario is that he sustained an injury called commotio cordis. Commotio cordis is a common cause of sudden cardiac death in young athletes when they sustain blunt trauma to the left chest where the heart is, so direct injury to the heart. The mechanism of injury is when the blunt trauma happens at a very specific time frame during the cardiac cycle, which is the repolarization of the ventricle, which is this T wave here. This time point in the cardiac cycle is considered pretty vulnerable, and when blunt trauma happens, rather than the ventricle undergoing repolarization, myocytes, which are cells of the heart, are activated, and instead it undergoes depolarization. So there's activation of the myocytes. When enough depolarization happens, then the ventricle, the lower chamber of the heart, goes into ventricular fibrillation, which is an abnormal, a very fast, and a life-threatening heart rhythm. And because the ventricle is fibrillating, so it's no longer beating appropriately, there's no blood pressure, so there's no pulse, and this is a cause of cardiac arrest. While this is the most likely cause of cardiac arrest after blunt trauma, alternative diagnoses should still be ruled out after stabilization in the hospital.